15 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right? Just about to get started. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the home opener is underway. Way inside.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. One up, one down. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Duvall settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Ildemaro Vargas. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Up the middle. Albies handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Ozzie Albies to the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Can't glove it cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Gets him to chase after that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. In the air, left field. Gurriel gets under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. New inning getting started. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Holmes, a 6-foot righty, 29 years old, a former first-round pick. Back into this one, swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. Swing and a miss at a slider.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This one in the air, right field. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
Down, ball. He rides.
That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Runner takes off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pitch out, but no action. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man at second. Struck him out swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Late with the swing there. In the air, center field. Troy under this one. One away.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Another 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, top half of the third inning, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Not close with that one. Ball one. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. This is Bryce Terang. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. And a foul ball. Towards first, Smith. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away. One out. Runner at second. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. He's 0 for 1. Albies on the move. Pitching for a strike.
Hey!
Save. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. And they got him. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Out of the fourth, Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One and 2 here. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
That one is hammered right field. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Swinging a foul out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's saved. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gurriel off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, given one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in Atlanta, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it. 2 down. Here is Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Carroll ranges back. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Bryce Terang. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Hunter Stratton.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that back through the zone.
Harris makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Christian Yelich. That one lifted to left. Gurriel on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 up, 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Harris, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Troy in position, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, top 6. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Left field, Yelich running hard. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Carroll at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That gets by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in there safely.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Stays alive. That misses. And it's 1-2. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. First pitch way inside, a fastball. That one laced to center and a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Slider right there. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Brings it in for the third out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Acuna at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss at a slider. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one of the other hands.
Swings through that. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Ozzie flying around third. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's now 11-3. Here's the catcher to hit. Drake Baldwin. This one in the dirt. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swings through that one. Swing and a pop-up. Marte under it. And that'll do it. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Christian Yelich. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Out towards right center field. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Troy settles under it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His second home run of the game. Swing and a foul straight back. To the right side. Slings to first in time. And the batter now, Pavin Smith.
First baseman, Pavin Smith.
Fouled off to the right. And that one hammered. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, George Springer.
George Springer.
Foul ball there. Loaisiga in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. So now 1-2.
filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's
really
out.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Troy should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Out to center. Troy takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Acuna, 1 for 3. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, knocks it down. Whips it across.
You're out.
Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That one pushed foul. 0-1 now. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now here is Tommy Troy. And first offering is fouled off. Perdomo over at first with one away. This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 0-1 down.
No. That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
That's
Checks
a
his
check.
swing.
What do you got?
Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And there's a hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Matt Olson. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
On the ground, right side. Smith takes it to the bag. Braves down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1.
No.
They're down to their final strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Out there to center, Troy under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout. And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shammy saying so long.
Falls in front of me. Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication when it doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt,